This year's greatest recovery goes to Victor Hale.
Months of work, worth every sleepless night.
That's my chain of proof.
Not here. Smile. How did you find it?
I found it. I did.
She's overwhelmed.
Move.
Don't burn your career over a credit line.
My career is that line.
She still thinks you need her.
After tonight, she's done.
What did you do?
Mia, listen.
Too late.
She signs, she takes the fall.
You forged my signature. It was already approved. You moved the project off my desk. You used me! Both of you!
You're not thinking straight.
She's scaring me.
Ma'am, step back.
Say it to my face. You planned this.
Take her out.
Wasn't she on that recovery team? Don't touch me. Mia Bennett. Your grandmother is dead. You're named in the will. Come with me. Now.
Get in. This can't happen on a sidewalk.
I don't have a grandmother.
You did. Evelyn Sterling.
She left you the private sale room, controlling trust rights, and majority management review access. Why me?
Because she knew you'd need a war, not a gift.
What? Married in 30 days, joint manager status, 6-month operational review. Fail, and everything transfers to Richard Sterling. So either I marry a stranger, or lose everything to one man I've never met. Yes.
Welcome to Sterling House.
No. This is where they decide if I belong. She's here already? They really rolled out the welcome mat.
Your family is waiting.
Miss Bennett, quite an entrance.
I wasn't invited. I was summoned. Blood can be inconveniently creative.
Does she know anything about running a house like this?
Not yet.
If you fail the marriage deadline or the review, control shivs automatically to Richard.
No pressure. If you stumble, I'll clean it up.
That sounds rehearsed.
Sterling House built this city.
Now the part they don't frame on the walls. 3 active authenticity lawsuits. 2 top clients have frozen consignments. Who signed off on all this?
New York gets the brand. I keep the structure. Once the trust clears, we move the vault list. You don't sneak into a vault unless you're desperate or stupid.
Which one do I look like?
New blood usually comes with lawyers, not curiosity.
And ex-hairs usually don't live in the basement. Who is he? Julian Cross, Evelyn's brightest heir.
3 years ago, one sale went wrong. He never came back to the rostral. If you hate this house so much, why are you still here?
To watch it rot in peace.
You don't guard a vault for something you don't care about.
Careful. Curiosity gets people buried here. Move the silver lot after inventory.
To whose record?
The new girls.
It's gone.
Interesting timing, Mia.
I just got here.
Only authorized access reaches this shelf.
If property is compromised, her review should be suspended.
At minimum.
Then show the full log.
Let's not waste a scandal on bad paperwork. He still has clearance? Apparently someone forgot to erase me.
She entered at 5:42. The lot was moved at 5:11. Whoever edited the log wasn't subtle.
You're implying sabotage?
I'm saying facts are rude.
So she's not a thief.
Not this time.
Cleared of one mistake doesn't qualify her to run Sterling.
Still no husband, still no standing.
I need a husband. You need this house not sold.
You're serious.
Marry me.
She proposed to Julian.
Desperation is rarely elegant.
I'm not asking for elegant, I'm asking for useful. If I fail, Richard gets everything. If he gets everything, he sells it.
You don't know me.
I know you showed up when the house was bleeding.
That's not a proposal. That's extortion in silk.
You do realize marriage is not a raffle ticket.
Julian won't save you.
I didn't ask to be saved. I'm here to stop Richard from gutting this place. What's being disposed?
He wants to burn the bones.
Of course. If Richard wants this gone, it matters.
You were right. If the registry goes, Sterling's memory goes with it.
So this is a yes?
It's a contract. No lies to the board. No personal claims outside the trust.
No decisions over my head. Congratulations.
Don't.
They'll try to make me beg.
Then don't. This board will not be manipulated by thief tricks. You married overnight. How efficient.
Efficiency is useful when people are trying to steal a company. The marriage is valid. The trust condition is satisfied.
So you're back for the title?
I'm back, because you shouldn't have one.
She isn't here to observe this auction. She's here to decide who gets to bid.
Enjoy the symbolism later. The review starts now.
So we're married and drowning.
Try not to drown on camera. We have a press interview in an hour.
Smile like you didn't get married in a panic. The trust review tracks clients, press, and readiness.
What changes under your joint leadership?
Transparency, provenance, trust.
Results.
That's all?
If the hammer falls clean, the rest is noise.
You can't rebuild trust by acting bored.
You can't rebuild it with a therapy session either.
This lot is expected to lead the season.
What?
That piece shouldn't be here.
Why?
Because it's wrong. Don't sell this. The underlayer reflects too clean. And that crackle, it's staged.
Bold claim for someone newly promoted by blood.
Good. Then the test will be easy.
We don't interrupt a preview over nerves.
Then call it due diligence.
She's right. The upper crack pattern is artificial.
You wanted market heat. You forgot to ask for truth.
Nice save. Don't celebrate. Old money dinner in an hour.
They'll smile while they cut you.
Then they can learn I don't bleed quietly.
They've already asked where the Bennett girl is seated.
If anyone insults you, don't explain yourself.
What should I do?
Eat them alive.
Pretty dress. Shame it still looks borrowed. Even in Emeralds, you still read storage room staff.
Then perhaps storage room staff know more about value than you do. Sterling doesn't host people who insult expertise.
You didn't have to do that.
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because they were wrong. You missed page 72.
Then tell me what else I missed.
That donor died 6 months before this sale.
You always this helpful after insulting people?
Only the interesting ones.
You okay?
Fine.
Tomorrow night, empty room, no audience. You bring the hammer, I'll bring patience.
That's a reckless offer.
So take it. You came.
You said no audience.
Just one witness. Don't think about the room, think about the beat.
I wasn't pushed out. I walked.
Then walk back when you're ready.
You're dangerous.
You married me anyway.
He's coming for your license.
Some people confuse confidence with competence. I had concerns about Bennett's authentication process long before this week.
He's using my old file. He took the credit, left me the liability.
He doesn't want you corrected. He wants you disqualified.
The board cannot carry another reputation hit.
Maybe step back until this cools down?
No. I'd rather turn up the heat.
He's speaking there tomorrow.
You planning a defense?
No. An execution.
Standards matter. Feelings don't. Mia, brave of you to show up.
I brought paperwork. You brought lies. Let's see which survives longer. You said the Crackaleary's pattern proved age. It was restored here. By this conservator, on this date, and your donor timeline? Impossible. He was dead.
Stop! You'll shear the lower edge.
She's right.
Was Sterling about to back a false attrication?
Sterling will back proof. Starting now.
They didn't lose. They escalated. Our files were leaked.
This started under Mia's review access.
Then let's trace the access, not the woman you're trying to blame.
Until this is resolved, her operational access should be reduced.
A prudent pause isn't punishment.
No.
You'd risk this house for her?
She understands what this house is worth better than anyone at this table.
You didn't have to freeze the deal in there.
Yes, I did.
You're making this hard.
Good.
Lot 7 moves after the silver set.
And pull donor row B forward.
You were going to ask for this.
I was.
You always look at marriage like it's a hostage situation.
Family did that.
I stopped believing in promises when I kept building things people stole.
Put the contract first, then the footage.
By the time they explain, the room will have decided.
If we survive tonight.
When?
Is this real?
Turn it off.
I had hoped not to discuss family documents publicly, but apparently marriage was used as a business instrument.
So she married into control?
Did you use him?
Were you sleeping your way into Sterling?
We're pulling our lots.
Back off.
The board is moving to suspend your management access. The guild may freeze your certification review.
Tell me one thing. Did you know I'd been chosen before I did? Answer me. How long did you know? That long.
Evelyn told me before she died that you were the one she wanted. She believed you'd need a shield.
So this marriage was part of her plan? I thought Richard used me, but you? You packaged it better. You protected the Sterling name, not me.
Mia!
Let's restore order. Given the reputational emergency, I move to consolidate authority temporarily.
This isn't stabilization. It's a grab.
Maybe if you had been honest sooner, we'd be elsewhere.
Order restored.
One name, that's enough.
If you're here for sympathy, wrong building.
I'm here for work.
Whose recommendation?
Mine.
We don't have chandeliers, we do have invoices. Client in 10. If you say anything stupid, I charge you rent.
I need a quick valuation. Cheap.
You don't need cheap. You need to know the frame is newer than the painting.
Fine. How soon can you start?
You don't beg well. Good. People who beg usually overcharge later.
Mom? This isn't personal scribbling, it's field notation.
That code? Old provenance tracing shorthand. Several linked files are sealed or removed.
They said she was unstable, a disgrace. What if she was just right too early?
Then stop asking whether they liked her. Ask who needed her erased.
Yes. I knew before she did. And I am relinquishing part of my vote. You gave them blood. They still won't forgive you. I didn't do it for them. You'd burn your place here for her? If that's what it costs.
These were marked for destruction.
Good.
Move it before he sees the provenancy file.
They rewrote the floor log.
Fake provenance. Same shell buyer, same transport lane.
That's not sloppiness.
My mother was tracing this before me.
It was edited.
So was half the house.
If these connect, he didn't just ruin us.
He built himself on it.
This fall, Sterling returns to the world stage.
He wants a coronation.
Then we bury him there.
This is enough to stop a sale.
Maybe, not enough to control the room.
It exists. It was validly executed.
He's not selling art, he's selling the whole bloodline.
We can submit this quietly. Stop him before the sale.
No. He made me a spectacle. He gets one back.
Once you walk in, there's no quiet ending.
Good.
Welcome to the future of Sterling. Our defining masterpiece.
Stop the sale.
She has standing.
The sale is subject to immediate review under Codingtia authority.
Before this lot sells, this room deserves to know what Sterling has been buying with its silence. The woman you erased from this family was my mother. Helena Sterling was not a disgrace. She was the best provenance investigator this house had. You moved forged pieces through Sterling, washed them through shell buyers, then sold our client records over Sears.
If the record's burned, none of this sticks! Mia, now!
Richard Sterling, you're under arrest.
You spent years dirtying this name. I'm here to clean it.
This time, I don't choose for you.
Good. We have a house to rebuild.